to my channel. So this is another vlog, I guess, of what I do in my day. So I haven't filmed for a couple of weeks because my videos aren't going to be that consistent just yet, just while I get into the routine of filming and whatnot. But I went away for a long weekend to Centre Parks with my husband and my son, and it was amazing. That was the last weekend that's just gone. So yesterday was my first proper day back at work, and I pretty much just designed yesterday. I just did my 2 monthly kits, so my Erin Condren and my Happy Planner and the Erin Condren notes page kit. So for December I did those yesterday, and that was it. Today I'm going to do some orders, cut the new kits that I made yesterday, maybe design something else. But today is very exciting because yesterday I finally ordered my laser printer and I'm gonna pick it up. So that's why I wanted to film today, because I wanted to pick it up and unbox it with you and yeah, have a test and see how it is. So thought you might want to come with me on that little journey. What's the time? I haven't got my watch on. It's 5 to 10. My son has just gone because my mum has him. If you didn't watch last week's video, or my last video, my mum has him every Wednesday, so it's Wednesday today. My son's just gone. I spent the morning just sorting out my new shop. So basically, if you're new here, hello. Basically, I am doing the switch from Etsy to my own shop. Etsy was great. I might do a separate video on this, I'm not sure, but Etsy used to be great. Their fees are now mental and it's just not worth it anymore. So I'm moving to a different platform to host my shop, which is so much cheaper. And I was just designing that shop this morning. I'm just waffling now. I'm gonna stop waffling. I'm gonna make another cup of tea, number 2. By 10 p.m. No, 10 a.m. Maybe I need a coffee. My printer is now ready to collect, so I'm gonna go pick that up and buy some lunch as well, and then I'll come back and unbox it with you. I've got the new laser printer plugged in and set up, but it won't connect to my internet and I have no idea how to do it. I've never had a problem. All the other printers that they're fine, connect easily, but this one just will not connect and I don't know what to do. And literally, like, the instructions say go to www.blah blah blah and follow the instructions, and I'm on there and there's no help. So looks like I won't be playing around with foiling today, so that's good. I'm still trying to connect this new printer to the internet. I followed all the troubleshooting and whatnot online. Now my entire internet has gone down. Yay, this is great. I'm not that tech savvy. I don't have anyone else that is that I can ask, so I'm not sure what to do now. Yeah, a little bit worried. So it still won't connect. My internet has connected again. I had to turn off the whole thing and reconnect it again. But I still cannot get this printer to connect. It just will not connect, and I can't do USB because where my printer can go is too far away from the computer, and it's a computer on a laptop, so I can't just keep moving. I have nowhere to put a printer like next to me, so I can't connect it by USB. So annoying, especially when all my other ones just connect so easily. I'm just gonna carry on doing orders for today. I can't do anything else. I need to design, but I'm really not in the right mood now. The joys of working for yourself. Everything goes wrong, you have no one to ask. Yeah, it's great. Good morning, everyone. So it's now Friday. It's Friday morning. It's like 9:30. I wasn't gonna film today, but the first half of this video was the disaster that was the laser printer. I finally got it working. I must have spent 6 hours trying to get that to work, and I basically had to a long-winded way of doing it, so like turning everything on, off, and then connecting it with the WPS button on the Wi-Fi. I don't know what that means, but yeah, basically I finally connected it. Yay, and it works. So yesterday I did a bit of testing of stickers, foil, and it's just a case of trial and error. So this is just on the regular paper that I already use, but I've got acetate, vellum, glossy, clear glossy, and I want to try and find like a matte, just so I have a few options. But yeah, these are pretty good. Some are still spotty, but this was just first trial. And then I tried some printing on top of a sticker, which is great. It looks really nice, but it's just hard to do because you have to print through on your inkjet first and then reinsert it into the laser printer and then print the black bits onto laser to foil. And then I tried the clear, which turned out pretty good. I think the clear actually came out the best. I have my little sleeve, so the gold clear came out best, but I'd still need to change it a bit more. Looks good. And then I tried it on vellum, which came out a bit spotty, but this was like just the one time on one heat setting, so I want to try different heat settings. And then acetate came out quite nice as well, so probably the clear and the acetate were the best. Acetate is such hard stuff to work with, it just gets covered in dust and bits, but yeah, it looks really pretty. So once my son has gone to nursery today, he goes at 1, and then I'm gonna nip to the post office, I think, or I might do that tomorrow. Go and see my granddad for an hour, which I usually do at least every day. Go and see him and my mum, and then come back, do some more testing. Just got back from the post office. My son is now, George is now at nursery, so I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna do my foiling testing today. So I showed you earlier, just I've got these little bits that I've printed off, and then what I printed it off at, and then what's heat setting I'm gonna use. Got some acetate and some vellum to test, so I'm gonna get going on that, and I'm going to film it, see how they all turn out. Let's go. This is one of the first foiled sheets that I've tested. So the foiling came out pretty good. It's only up on that bit up there that's not that great. But for some reason, my cutter decided today I'm gonna pretty much go all the way through, even though it's the same paper that I usually use. But these were just for me anyway, but I'm not sure why it did that on these. So the foiling didn't go all the way through on every sheet, but for the most part they're pretty good. So I think I'm getting there. I've got my little pile of stuff over here, of stuff that I've tested. I want to test these on different heat settings. So that was just my regular paper that I always use, but I did want to do these sort of icons on clear. So I'm just going to test them on the clear soon. I've just turned it off for now because I had to do a different heating, but heat 3 is too much for the clear paper. I still haven't found one for the vellum, so I don't think the vellum is smooth enough that I have. So I'd have to try a different brand for that. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Doing really well, and that the normal paper that I buy was foiling really nicely, so I thought I would try it on a product that I wanted to release. All the same settings, and it's going spotty, so I'm not really sure what to do. I've realised I was not in frame. Yeah, I'm not really sure what to do. The print setting that I used before and it's just gone spotty, but I'm not sure. It's all trial and error, so I've never done foiling on this many like different papers, so it's a learning curve, but I'm gonna leave it here for today because I'm gonna go get my nails done now and pick up George from nursery. Good morning everyone, it is now Wednesday again. It's been a week since I started testing the foiling and I think I'm getting there. I've definitely found one paper finish that I like and I've ordered. I tried about 10 yesterday, I think 8 or 10. I finally found the right heat for acetate. Really pleased with how that turned out. I've been testing every day for a week now, but I've only filmed 3 days. I should have filmed yesterday. I did loads yesterday and that was really good. I just need to test a couple more heat settings on 2 other papers that I do definitely want. And then I think I'm done, and then I can get designing on more things. I have a few items ready to go, but yeah, so I thought I would show you some of my bits that I've like tested. So this was the acetate. I love this, it's so pretty. This is the acetate that I tested. So pleased with how it came out. And then yesterday I tested like I said, like the 8 or 10 different papers, and I found this one. This is matte transparent. So pretty. So this will be a product, both of these will be products in my shop. This was just a sampler, but I will have it bigger, and this I whipped up yesterday and actually really like it. So I did 2 separate colours for me, but just for me to test, but it will just be all one colour. So all silver, all rose gold, or all gold. So pretty little bows. And then I was testing it for full foil headers, but I didn't do the heat high enough. So today that's what I'm going to test, a higher heat for this, because I did test that last night at a higher heat and it came out really well. So I think I'm going to go higher with that. And then I tested, this is white glossy paper, so that looks brilliant. So if I can get all the foil for the full foil headers on the glossy paper, I will do the glossy instead. But yeah, looks so pretty. And then that is the overlay. That is just it on a plain background. Also, I just randomly decided to test glossy paper again. So when I first opened my shop, I did have glossy, but I had quite a few problems with it and it was so expensive from the place that I was buying it. So I just stopped doing it. But I had a sample that I just found randomly from the company that I use now, and I've got a better printer than I had when I started, and oh, so nice. So I just tested a mini kit. One of the pages did go funny because the ink smudged, so yeah, so the ink smudged up there, but the rest of it, it's just so pretty. I love glossy. If there's a glossy option and it's a reasonable price, I will buy the glossy. So these are the full boxes. Like the colours are just so rich. So this is the page that went a bit funny, like the ink smudged here, but like the rest of it's fine. And then the washi page. So I did do a poll of who currently buys from me who would go to glossy, and I did have about 20 people said that they currently buy and they would go to glossy if it was an option. So I'm thinking I might have it as an option or like an upgrade sort of thing, so upon request. So yeah, that's another item. I didn't expect to have like so many new papers and items coming, but yeah, I've suddenly got a lot of ideas and I'm trying to do it all at once. But yeah, this is the new kit that I released. Did I release it? I think it was Monday. It's called Christmas Morning and I love it, but I haven't got enough room in my actual planner to use, so I can't use it. So this is on matte paper. I just tried cutting some like foil samplers, but it cut completely off. And I know why it did. I accidentally foiled part of the registration mark and I know why it cut off, so I can fix it, but it's just annoying. But this is like an example. Used some of the like glitch bits in my own planner and it does look really nice, so I think I'm just going to design a couple of foil bits now, so like overlay boxes and stuff, and then do some actual orders, and then I'll have lunch like in between all of that. Just put anything out, because that just stresses me out if something's not perfect and I need to perfect it before I can put it out to people to buy. So until it's at a place where I would be happy to receive it myself, I'm not gonna list anything. I'm just doing my orders at the moment, which is the cutting machine that you can hear right there. So I'm doing quite well today. I'm not going to be doing any more foiling for today. I need to wait for my paper to come now so I can carry on testing, but I have bought some clip art and stuff off Etsy to use, so I'm going to design more foiling later, but I thought I would just come on here and probably just end the video here. Yeah, hopefully I will film again next week and I will edit this later today. I've got 3 days worth to put together, so it might take me a little while because I'm still getting used to the editing program. But yeah, I hope you have enjoyed this video and I shall see you next week. Bye.